Hey friends! Sally here. Today is the very first of what I hope will be a weekly event. So my plan is that every Thursday at 12 we do this Ladies Who Lunch event. And what that'll be is it'll be me talking about a specific topic or answering a question that I got, but it is going to be us talking about real stuff, real things that are impacting you, real things that are impacting my clients. Hi Rebecca. Rebecca just joined. I've been wanting to find more ways to engage with you guys and really bring value to your life and find ways to help you in your day-to-day life and really understand what is going on with you. The best way I have found that in my life is just going out with friends. So I decided that I've always wanted to be a lady who lunches, so why wait for things to be created just to create them yourself? So that is what we are doing here. Today I am in my backyard, and we are it's sunny, it's warm, there's a nice breeze, so it'll be fun. So I want these to be interactive and us to really talk about, y'all can ask questions about the topic that I am discussing, or comment or whatever. So on the bottom of your screen or the side of your screen there is a follow button, and there are also different faces like hearts or likes, different things like that. Definitely use those because it'll let me know how I'm doing. So the topic that I chose today was really understanding our thoughts and belief systems. I did a wellness workshop yesterday, and it was all about our belief systems, what we think, how that impacts the way we are in our life, different things like that. Hi Eva, welcome. Nice to see you too. And I realized that I haven't taught, this is actually a subject that I speak to the most with my one-on-one clients and my Empowered Warrior Academy clients, but I realized that I haven't really talked with you guys as much about this topic as I feel like I should. We get so entrenched in what we're thinking, that, well, I'm not good at this, and are they thinking about me, and oh my gosh, I shouldn't say this, or what if I said this and I hurt their feelings, or what, all of those thoughts that make us feel crummy and make us feel like we're not good enough. All of those thoughts, they are not real. And that is a really hard thing to understand. We live in this body thinking that everything that comes up for us is true. All of our feelings, all of our thoughts. But in reality, all of these thoughts are actually just a creation of our life experience that has been created to either keep us safe. So like one example of this is, so I stutter, and I have had some experiences in my life that speaking in front of groups hurt my feelings, and emotional pain like rejection or people saying mean things, that is actually processed in the same place in our brain as physical pain. And so we feel it the same way. And there's nothing that creates memories and fear voices than pain. Nothing creates that better than painful situations. And so what happens is, so I'll go back to my speech example. I had examples in my life where I would speak to new people or speak in front of groups, and it was very painful. I got, there's Bear, he saw a bird. I got some negative feedback, either real or perceived. And so I created lots of anxiety around that. And that held me back for so long from speaking like this in front of my audience, and also just speaking my mind in general in day-to-day life. And so that is just one example of how we let our thoughts control what we do or we don't do. I would be curious to hear from you guys who are on this call. Have you ever really wanted something, but something keeps you stuck? Something keeps you from moving forward? I feel like when we have dreams and needs and wants, those are just a part of us, our soul, asking for that. And what keeps us stuck from not taking steps to creating that are typically a lot of the fears and anxieties that we have put in place through our own life experience. So I really encourage you to first look at that and see, what do I really, really want that I haven't created for myself, or that I haven't found the ability to really move past or start taking steps towards. And something that I see really often is people will want something and get brave enough to start taking action, but they put so many stops in place. Well, before I can do that, I have to learn everything that I possibly could about this subject. Before I do that, I have to figure out every single detail. That is really important, but I don't know that that is what needs to happen first thing. I think first thing that needs to happen is that we start taking action, because the only thing that breeds confidence and allows us to start creating a new mental conversation is feeling confident in what we can do. So I firmly believe in creating affirmations, meaning having a negative thought and creating an opposite thought. I am so fat. I am not fat. I have a beautiful body. That would be an example of an affirmation, creating a new thought. Well, let me actually speak to that. So our brains are constantly reforming and changing. What we haven't been using, we lose. What we, new thoughts and ideas, we gain. So every new thought is actually a new, forms a new neural pathway. So those old thoughts, that constant tape, those are just neural pathways that we are so used to walking down. If we want to have new options, new ways of thinking, we just simply have to think them and think them again and again and again for that to become a new option for us. So let me get back to taking action. So it is important for us to first have the courage to have that new thought, and then that's where taking action comes in. When starting new things, we feel very unsure, but the only way to feel more sure is to just start. It doesn't have to be perfect. Probably after a certain point, you're going to realize, well, what I've been doing is probably not the best way, so you will up level. You will make changes. You will do this. You will do that. But it's so important to take action. And but that definitely starts with kind of understanding what is holding us back, looking at our limiting beliefs, looking at the thoughts that we are constantly having, then having the courage to challenge those thoughts. Well, that's not necessarily true. I don't really believe that. That is my old story, but I choose not to believe that story anymore. Just like I choose not to believe the story that nobody wants to hear what I have to say. That I will look like a fool while talking. That was my old story, but I choose not to believe it. And after that, I decided to just take action and prove myself right. So take action. That will give you confidence in really pushing yourself to that next level. So take action again and again and again and again. That is what brings you confidence, and that is what creates momentum for you. So I hope that you guys have found this really valuable. I would love to hear your feedback in the comments below. Be sure, and if this was valuable to you, be sure and share this with your friends, and tune in next week for next Thursday's Ladies Who Lunch. Also, if you want more information about this, about changing thought patterns, changing habits, really taking empowered action in your life, contact me and we will have a conversation about how coaching either one-on-one or in the Empowered Warrior Academy may really help you create a life that you love. We all deserve to be living in a way that is fully in line with our values and our gifts. That feels really, really amazing. So contact me if I can help you in any way. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you next week.